Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually filming these videos within like a few nights, so the setup is pretty much going to be the same, but soon in 2026 when I do my kind of new year, new video type feel, I'm going to be in my Tropic office. Basically, we've got a spare room. So my other half has the office, which is really tiny. It's like a box room. He plays his games in there. He works from there. It's his space. I want it to be his space, so I've kind of decorated the rest of the house. Which is fine, but obviously I do need space to work, so I've kind of claimed it as my Tropic room, and then downstairs I'll work like on the table and stuff, the opposite side of where I eat, or I'll try and work in that room as much as possible, and I'll film my videos in there, and it's got like curtains, really exciting. Anyway, so this is kind of going to be the setup for the next couple of videos. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go through all of the collections with you that we have at Tropic. So we've gone through hair care, we've gone through the Essential and the Enhanced collection. I've given you a little update on today while painting, actually. I did it earlier. What should I give it up to? Oh, the latest products that we've got come out. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to film the art of body care. So I'm very excited for this video. So I've got my Tropic brochure, which you can always pop me a message and grab my Tropic brochure. You can get them from me. I've got loads, so just pop me a message and you can have an in-person magazine to flick through of an evening. And also I can leave a link to my web shop which you can collect on as well. And ambassadors get a specific product guide. So obviously I love and use the products, and I know about the products, and of course I'll tell you that, but I'll give you some sneaky extras so that I can note from the book if you something I think, oh, that's really interesting to know, that, you know, this little brain can't store up. I use and love most of these products, so to be honest with you, it will all just be kind of my opinion, I suppose, anyway. But we're going to have a little bit of baby care in here as well, not only because, you know, I don't have the physical baby stuff with me, but also because I just thought, why not? So let's just get started. My most favourite product to get started with on body care is, of course, the one that started everything off, the one on Tropic. If you haven't seen my video, the first one I filmed, this video was basically me describing what Tropic is, where it came from. Please go back and watch it. One of my first videos, and this is where it all started. The Body Smooth, the body scrub that Susie made with her grandma back way long ago now, and I've not sold a single one of these without people smelling it, if that makes sense. Like, every time I bring it to a party or a pamper, people smell it and they're like, oh my god, I need one. And I'm like, yes, I know. And then as soon as they get on it, they love it. But it's not something that a lot of people feel they need, you know. They kind of think, oh, I don't really have time for that. But this is like magic in a bottle. I literally, every day, instead of doing something like on a Sunday, I don't really have time, to be honest, and I work most weekends and most days, so with the job I do, aside from Tropic. So I don't really have time to do a Sunday reset, so I do one thing every day. So normally I will use this, which I rub all over my body, really exfoliate, get in the shower, wash it all off. I'll often shave my legs, and then later in the day I'll cream my whole body as well. Overall, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. That's all it takes me, and everybody has 20 minutes a day. This is like having a spa treatment in the morning. It smells gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful, and I will try and do this video if possible of me using this and any of the products, but obviously some of them might be quite difficult to film without being a bit revealing. So reading this, it is got Australian lemon myrtle, a bergamot essential oils, golden jojoba oil, macadamia and organic rose tulips, of course. Sea salt's in there, mineral rich magnesium, which is amazing. And of course, it's a Tropic signature to customers. The aroma is just incredible. It really does just smell amazing, which I've said before. We also, going on to this, have a signature oil, which actually is in this scent. And the signature oil kind of comes like this. And you can pop it in your diffuser at home if you have a diffuser, or into a bit of water if you want the air to smell nice, and it makes everything smell really tropical and really lovely. So obviously it's inspired by Susie's upbringing in Australia and blends a nice Australian scent all together to make you really feel like you're on that holiday feel and in that spa-like treatment. Just like I said, it is exactly that. A perfect little treat to somebody as like a little gift to say you need to treat yourself, you need to do some more self-care. And yeah, just a really lovely product. And as you can see, I love it. I need to repurpose it. Okay, so let's move on to the body washes. So this is our Body Pebble. So it is basically a bar of soap with Tropic. It smells absolutely gorgeous. I can smell it through the box. I used to use these all the time at home and I just kind of fell out of it. I use the Tumanu body wash now that I'm in my own house. Just personally find it works a little bit better. I have quite itchy arms, so I was like, oh, maybe I should do like a sensitive product on my arms, so then I'm like not itching as much, which I've kind of like been very in tune with myself since I've been in my own house, and I really loved it. So I kind of just fell out of using what I was using. However, I do alternate between the two. So if I'm having a particularly like sensitive day, I can feel my body like really coming up like all irritated. I think it might actually be an anxious thing, but if I can feel myself being irritated, I'll use the soothing Tumanu products. Otherwise I'll use one of these or one of our body washes, which I'll get in a minute. But they come like this. 4 different scents: coconut, zesty mojito, this is the coconut scent, and original. So you have a nice little variety. You've got shea butters in there, vegetable oils, you've got aqua water, you've got a little, you've got the essential oils, which have a refreshing blend in there, uplifting, cleansing, soothing, rich in fatty acids, and of course the essential vitamins. And it's got oat oil as well, so it is also good for soothing. So alternation is probably good for me in that case. So it's actually £12 or £3.50 for with the pebble pouch, which you can pop it in a pebble pouch here. So this one is like a scrubber really, and then you just pop it in there and scrub it all over. I didn't actually mention the this Body Smooth is £28 and lasts so long. All of our products work out if for like a collection of 3 products. So say you have your cleanser, toner and moisturizer, it's like 70p per use. Oh, and serum of those, which is crazy. So whatever that is broken down to one product, you can do the maths. And if you're more of a body wash kind of like thick, not less bar, actual just wash, we've got our pH Balance Tropical collection washes. So honestly, I've tried all of the scents and I think that my favourite one is the orange, but then every time I get another one I'm like, maybe that one's my favourite, so it's really hard to choose. This one has guava leaf juice, bamboo water and avocado oil. It's the jasmine, neroli and vetiver one. Comes in such a cute bottle, that's what I love most about them. But as you might have seen already on the other side of this product, you can see that they come in 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can also get mini body washes. So you can get minis in most of our products. You can get a mini hair wash set, mini discovery kit of like our face wash, our face collection, and a mini body washes. Great for travel sizes and also great for testing out what scents you like and testing out what products you like on your face before you kind of get the bigger products if you have had too many borrow bags and you don't want to keep borrowing them. Avocado, as I said, you've got the natural fragrance blends, obviously, you know, pepping up your showers, got lovely juicy fruits in it, a lovely body wash. It's got natural formulas and fragrances, sort of as always, Tropic does, getting all the sweat, dirt and dead skin cells. Lovely. What a lovely way to put it. And these are £10 each, and then you can get the mini body wash collection for just £16. Also a really good stocking filler if you're doing Christmas or if you've got Christmas presents for people. They're really good. My other half mum actually got everybody a little Tropic body wash and eye masks, I think, for their like Christmas gifts this year. So it was really lovely. And not only that, turning the page, but looking in here, you can also, this is the Tumanu ones. Obviously, if you've got particularly sensitive skin, or like I said, sometimes my skin gets really itchy on my arms. Again, I think it's an anxious thing, but you know, you just like to soothe yourself. Then I use the Tumanu, and the Tumanu is the product that is like a healing product. We'll come onto that. Or for your gents in your life, there's also a male version. I'm slowly integrating my other half into getting Tropic stuff. As he runs out of something, I'm like, oh, I bought you a new one. It's Tropic. And I try it because I just want him to, like, you know, see it. Like, I can't try it because I'm not a man. So he's got to try it for me. Thank you very much. And I don't know if I've got, I don't have the other one here. But yeah, it comes in the same bottle. It's just the right colour, just like this. Swiftly moving on to the gents products. So we obviously have a very limited collection of gents products. You know, gents don't really like skincare as much anyway. So we normally bring out a gents collection at Christmas. And of course the gents can use any of our normal products. that we have. However, we do have a sensitive shave. Is it shaving foam? Is that what they were? Shaving foam, I think that's what it's called. Do you know what? They probably have it in here. The Rinse and Retreat body wash is £10 as well. Fragrance free, gentle, pH balance. Anyone with particularly sensitive skin, so that's correct as well. Here it is. It says non-foaming cream. There we go, for shaving. My other half tried this for me, and I was like, please can you try it? Tell me if it's good. I obviously can use the body wash to test it out, but I cannot do this because I do not shave. And he was like, yes, okay. And actually he was like, do you know what? I'm actually personally surprised. And I said, see, I told you so. Aloe vera juices, it's got pepper extract, golden jojoba oil, of course. Non-foaming gel cream, it's easy to work with. So you just lather it all over your beard like you would a smoothing cleanser, and then prep your skin. So of course, get your gents to use the shaver, use the body wash, and then if they are looking to get into a little bit of care, then chuck them a smoothing cleanser kit, like a 3 quick and easy, a moisturiser and an SPF. It's always a good way to do it. That's the good collection we had going out this year. But our men need to think about their skin too, because it's important for them as well. We've just got to bring it in slowly, and we've got to remind them. But this definitely, my other half is used often, so I definitely recommend that. And it smells really nice. So when he shaves, I'm like, yay, you can kiss me now. Otherwise he's like, why are you not kissing me? I'm like, too scratchy, get off. It's not his fault. Well, no, it's not his fault. But anyway. And then, of course, if you do have that deodorant kind of smell, and the men can use this as well, of course, like they can with everything. Oh, I don't know where mine's gone. Let me go find. Oh, here it is. As you can see, I need a new one. There we go. So this is our deodorant. Now, I'm not going to say the brand because I don't want to slate it, but I was having real bad issues with like feeling like I smell all the time. I was like, Mum, what do I use? She was like, use this brand. It's supposed to be really good. Seen it all online. Great. This is before I knew Tropic did a deodorant. Tried it. I don't know why. I just assumed Tropic didn't do a deodorant, so I just didn't think about it. Because before I became an ambassador, I was literally stinking. Like, it was disgusting. Anyway, one of my friends who is also a Tropic ambassador, she was like, oh my god, Tropic do a deodorant. And I was like, oh my god, thank god. Because then I can not put horrible stuff on my skin. Tried this. It's the only thing I've tried. I tried like 3 or 4 products as well. That hasn't made that smelling issue. It is beautiful. It comes through as like a cream cleanser. So you squeeze it and then you just rub that under your armpit. 10 out of 10%, I'd give it if I were you. Sweat resistant, non-irritating, which it definitely is, because I find that some of them get so itchy sometimes. Again, my arms seem to be quite sensitive. Oatmeal, shea butter, tea tree oil, grapefruit essential oils, non-irritation, of course, and then a long-lasting antiperspirant, and great to put in your bag if it's something that you want to reapply. But I actually find that I don't need to reapply it throughout the day, which is really, really lovely as well. And then, of course, following on from those as well, we have our Tumanu products. Now, Tumanu is a plant, as far as I'm aware. Let me double check that I've got this right. Tumanu oil, Tumanu oil is a type of oil that comes from a plant. Basically, it has really restorative properties and it is an absolute lifesaver. So we have the cream version and we have the oil version. So the cream version, just like anything, comes out as a cream. As you can see, it has a very similar scent to, just comes out just like a cream, like a body cream does. And the scent is basically super green. So if you smelled super greens before, it's our oil, then you know this. If you don't like the smell, honestly, I would just get used to it because it is a lifesaver. I am gutted I didn't do a before and after picture of this, but my nails, this is my natural nails. These are my natural nails. I get the dip powder because I don't want really like the blue light, or they look pretty gross right now. My natural nails. A couple of months ago, my boyfriend can vouch for this. I was sat in bed doing my nails myself. I was doing the dip powder and I was pulling them off. And he was like, so your nails are bleeding. And I was like, no, they're not. Yes, they are. Next day, I woke up. I could barely lift anything because my nails were in so much pain. I stopped putting stuff on my nails for so long. Lathered my hands in this every single day. That is the result. I was in shock. Went on holiday this year. I always put this over bites. I don't really suffer with bites too badly, but if I've got a bite, put this on. Didn't find an itch. Everyone was itching so much, and I was like, do you want to try this? Like, I've got this stuff. It's really good. And we're like, so where's the stuff? I've had another bite, so where's the stuff? And nobody was itchy the whole holiday. So just saying. And again, if I am feeling like I particularly got itchy arms or somewhere itchy, or, you know, I just feel like my skin's been through it a little bit, you know, maybe particularly in the winter. That's when it's good. In the winter, my skin's so dry and just needs some moisture. Timanu cream. Again, it has that restorative property in it. Now, let me tell you a bit about the Timanu. Oh, this Feel Fresh is £12. This Look Sharp is £18. And the Timanu creams are, you can get £32 for this big pot, and this lasts probably a year, maybe longer. This, or you can get a mini pot for £16. This is £28. This one. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So it's got blackcurrant extract, raspberry seed oils, it's got cacao butter, it's 18%, 16% improved skin barrier function. Timanu oil is the superstar ingredient for those going through premenopause and menopause as well, so it's great for the menopause. Its ability to support skin during transitions, dryness, dehydration, irritation, sensitivity, hyperpigmentation, and loss of elasticity. We've had pregnant people put this Timanu product on and not experience stretch marks, or definitely not as bad stretch marks, bites. After you have a scarf or a spot, scars disappearing. Honestly, it is my #1 miracle product. I would 100% recommend to anyone. Okay, let's see what's next. Let's go. Oh, that's a good segue. We've done body washes, we've done body scent kind of things, we've done scrubs, and we've done the repairing. So now we just need to lather ourselves in nice nourishment. Now, if you are looking for something that is more of an exfoliant, and again, you still want to get rid of those dead skin cells, maybe once or twice a week, you want to still get rid of all the grossness, then our Super Smooth is the one for you. I'll show you a picture because I don't actually have this one myself, but it looks like this. And you come, I don't know why I have this, but not this. But anyway, it comes with an exfoliating mitt, and this one is £28. And keratosis psoriasis affects around 40% of adults. It's one of Susie is one of them, and was passionate about developing a lotion that helped the condition. It has pomegranate, papaya oils, shea butter, and non-fruit extracts to brighten, exfoliate, and moisturize all at once. It's exfoliating with Suzu. Its dermatologists claim regular exfoliation helps the collagen production, and it has got all of the ticks in the box. You can get the exfoliating mitt for £5, or you can just get the £28 Super Smooth as well. It's a lovely product. I actually personally haven't used it myself. I think it's one of the only products I haven't tried, but I have heard so many good results from it. And obviously, if Susie's created it because it's something that she suffers with, and now she doesn't suffer with it, it's got to be good. And if she created something like this, you know what, I trust her. I have had customers use it, and they really, really love it, and said they've seen really good results. So please do keep an eye out on my Instagram handle is ZoeSmithOfficial2 for you to see anything like results and stuff, because I always post on there, and you can go on my Facebook group and have a look. If you're somebody that prefers more of a butter, however, you prefer a bit of a cream. Now, this was my #1 go-to product years ago, and then I decided to just change it up. Wanted to change my routine up, and I started using the Body Love, which I'll go to in a minute. But actually, I just got a new one of these, and I think I might go back to it because it's like icing. I mean, oh my god, it just smells so nice. It feels like icing. It's so nice to put on. I think I might just combine the two, to be honest. I mean, who am I hurting, really, by using both? One day if I feel like I want more of a butter, what's it called? Buttermelt, then I'll have this. Another day if I'm feeling more of a buttercream, then I'll use this. Both delicious. Both smell amazing. Both feel amazing. This I just loved. It was just amazing. I love it. I mean, come on. Literally looks like you can eat it. Now let me tell you what it's actually got. Stop rabbing on. Intensely rich butter milk melt. Works perfectly for a decent cream mousse. Texture are deeply conditioning body milk with cocooning in softness. It's got vitamin E, it's got tahine, bourbon vanilla, Madagascar babo oil. It has got, oh, it's really good on super dry areas, feet and elbows. Yes. This is a bit of a weird thing for me to mention, I suppose, but I'm going to do it now anyway. My other half has this thing. Every time I say to him, what's your favourite part about me? He goes, your elbows. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? I have the most dry elbows you could ever think of. Horrible. I hate them. Always have done. And for some reason, he seems to bring it up every time. So, for the love of God, that is that really. So this stopped my dry elbows. I remember why I would use it all the time, and then for some reason I just stopped using it because I was like, oh no, my eyeballs aren't dry anymore. Obviously that's why I've got dry elbows again. It's a beautiful product. Highly recommend. I recommend too. And of course, as I said, if you prefer, that one is £28. Then put that side so I don't forget it. Or maybe up here. Products everywhere now. And then if you're looking for more of like a cream, for £20 you can get our Body Love. So this and the Body Smooth I actually made. You can see this is more of a cream consistency rather than an oily consistency. When we went to the HQ, I was really lucky to go to HQ. I was so excited. It's the most exciting day ever. I literally couldn't stop smiling all day. This is a microphone now. Oh, it smells so nice. And what was I saying? I'm really distracted by the scents. Oh, yeah. Went to HQ, got to make my own one of these. And I tell you, I tried. But could I make them as good as these? No. They smell nice. They're just not the best. So I've kept them as keepsakes to remind me of a lovely time, and I'm using them as like hand creams. And I did use the Body Smooth, to be fair, but it definitely didn't feel as good as the real Body Smooth. So this one has shea, cacao butters, pink peppercorn, hibiscus, sea kelp. It's got the dried berries from a shrub commonly known as Pavina pepper tree. They pair perfectly with the Body Smooth. So if you have customers who already have the scrub, then it's a great combination. The lifting aromas really make you feel like you're giving a self-care to your body and really invigorate and inspire self-love, plus, of course, hydration and nutrition. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Another absolute steal. I don't think there's many products I don't like, to be honest. The next couple of products I don't actually have, again, and I don't particularly use. I don't particularly like an oil because some of the products have got oils in them. I don't really feel the need to have an extra oil on top of that, but, you know, each to their own. And we do have 2 oils, which, again, I've had customers use them, and they really, really like them. So if you're an oil person, get yourself one of these. I know they smell amazing. And to be honest with you, I do think I want to try them. So check out my Instagram again, because I definitely do love to try all of the products and make sure that I give you proper... Well, let me see what this is. But they've got grapeseed oil, they've got apricot oils, they've got lime leaf essential oils. They are for a real, again, that extra self-care. If you really like to be self-care to yourself, ylang-ylang, cedarwood. They elevate your bath experience and just add... Oh, you don't put it over yourself. Ooh. You add 10 to 15 drops into your running bath. Oh, how exciting. Salon size. You know what? I might get some of those. You've convinced me. I've got to get through a lot of products, so I just feel like sometimes something's got to give, and they've just been on the bottom of my list, but like less high up on my list. Yes, that makes sense, because they also come, so you've got these 2, and then they also have the bath foams, so you can either have the 2 bath foams or the 2 bath oils. You've got Awaken the Senses, which has bergamot, neroli essential oils. You've got the Soothe the Senses, which has golden jojoba oil and manola oil, the tahini and vanilla and coconut, which is aloe vera juice and macadamia oil, and of course So Sleepy, which I'll come on to in a minute. So all of those are £22 each for the bath foams, £18 each for the bath oils, and the signature oil, which I mentioned earlier, is just £12. So just something that I make my way through a list of things, that all of the products, and I've got a list of products that I still want to get. And then anytime I get my product discount, because as an ambassador you do get a product discount, anytime I get that, I order myself something either that I need to replenish, because obviously I've run out my, my general faves, or stuff that I use every time, all the time even. And then occasionally if I'm like, oh, I haven't done that, then I'll add something else. So transitioning from that So Sleepy scent, we're going to go into our So Sleepy. Now I know technically this isn't body care, but I didn't really know what other section it would go in, and I thought, hey, let's chuck it in here. So we have our So Sleepy Balm and our So Sleepy scent. Now this is actually the Christmas version of it. So what it looks like normally is just this purple bottle here. These are, I say this about all the products because I love them all, but these are really essential in my day-to-day routine. For me, I get up at 3 AM sometimes, which means I have to go to bed really super early. And if I've not gone to bed early the night before, my sleep schedule is just not right. I need a way to calm down, to soothe, to just sit there and for 5 minutes before I go to bed. So I spray this, I try and read my book or just sit there and have a little chat to Josh for a little while. And it really does just calm me down. The scents, the aromas, it's really, really lovely. And it might be in my head, but I really love it. So I pop that on my pillow. And of course you can put the temple balm on your temples at night as well. But I actually use this for a different reason. I've used this for, this was actually this is the first Tropic product I ever used. When I was in school doing my GCSEs, which was a long while ago now. How old am I? I'm 22. And I did 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so 7 years ago. Oh my God, I used Tropic 7 years ago, not even 6. Wow, I tell everyone 6. Well, my mum gave me this and was like, this is lavender, it's soothing, it's calming, why don't you try and bring this into exams? So they knew that I had this for the exams. I'd lather it on my temples and just the smell would take me to a happy place of lavender and calm, and it just got me through. It really, really did. I don't know what it was, again, it might be in my head, but the scent was so nice that it just relaxed me. And now I actually keep it in my bag. It's constantly in my bag as much as my inhaler is. And if I ever feel anxious, I lather it over my temples and then instant calm. And I gave it to one of my friends recently who went on a plane, and she did say it helped because she gets really scared on flights. It's got lavender, it's got rosemary essential oils, it's got the frankincense, the chamomile and the rose jeremiah. Psychologists at the University in Connecticut found that sniffing essential oils increased the slow wave sleep, which is instrumental for slowing your heartbeat and relaxing the muscles. So there is scientific evidence towards this. And of course, it's for anyone looking to improve their sleep quality. It's a really lovely gift for somebody if you know somebody who's very anxious or does struggle to sleep or anything like that. This is £20 and this is £12. And for the Christmas collection, they actually brought out a temple ball for this, which, oh my God, I hope they bring that out full time. But yeah, it's just some of my absolute faves. I really don't think I could live without this, so let's hope they keep it forever. But they've kept it for the last 7 years, so I can't see why they just remove it all of a sudden. Another essential in my bag has to be a hand cream. I've mentioned before I'm really dry. So many areas, my hands, my skin, my arm, blah, blah, blah. And in the winter particularly, you need a hand cream on you, so you can't go wrong with a trusty hand cream. It smells amazing. It's our superfood hand therapy. Papaya extract, oat extracts, of course, for anyone hardworking hands, anyone's prone to dry, chapped skin. I always have a lady at work that has her hand cream on the desk when she's at work, and she's literally lathers it on. This always reminds me of her. So you've got that. And of course, something that we neglect quite a lot is our feet. Now, they did used to have a foot pebble and I loved it. And then you might have seen, if you've seen my Christmas collections, they brought out a foot Christmas collection. I'm so happy. And I'm so super hoping that they keep the scrub, because I love the scrub and it's better than the pebble that they used to have. But they always have the repairing foot remedy, and of course, like I said, you do neglect your feet, but you're on your feet all day. Your feet probably need the most care, so get this in your put it in your side drawer before you go to bed. It's a bit gross probably if you don't like feet, but it's really, really nice, and I do notice a difference. I actually really suffered with athlete's feet, and the scrub really helped. Plus then adding this, it did just really soothe my feet, and I did get a lot of pain in my feet from the athlete's feet, and it really did soothe that. So definitely one for that. And that is £12, and then the foot remedy is £15. And of course, if you're going to repair your hands and your feet, you can repair your nails as well. As much as I was lathering the Tumani on, I was also lathering our amazing nail nectar. It's a restoring cuticle oil with almond oil, olive squalene, and grapefruit oil. I've actually had the old one in my drawer for months and months and months and months, the old packaging. And I just had a new one delivered. Comes out like this, and you just pop it around your nails. and it is a cuticle oil to just really help those cuticles. And as you can see, my nails are really healthy now, so the combination of this and my Chimano really has repaired it. This one has obviously the grapefruit oil, sweet almond blend. Anyone with dry and brittle nails, particularly anyone that likes a gel and acrylic manicure, it needs, you need that restorative care. Swipe a little oil on each night to give yourself that extra touch. So chuck it in your bedside cabinet before you go to bed, while you sat there and watching your video, or before you go to bed flicking through TikTok, chucks on your nails. And yes, I did say flicking through TikTok because I know you do it. And I can't help it. And I think the final body care product, oh no, I'm going to go on to the babies as well, but yeah, the final kind of main body care products is of course our hand wash set. So we have our signature hand wash set. We've got the Australian lemon myrtle, bergamot oils and eucalyptus essential oils, and we've got the Australian lemon. Oh, same thing. It is a beautiful hand wash collection. Again, a lovely little set. I love getting stuff like this for birthdays and Christmases. It's useful. It's stuff I use all the time, but I do like to make sure that it is Tropic because it's the products I use. It smells amazing. And I have a funny story actually. My other half, Dad came over to do some work in the house, and he came in and he went, "That stuff that you use, that stuff you sell." And I was like, "Tropic?" And he was like, "Yeah. I used it actually on my hands and my hands didn't itch." That was this. 10 out of 10. And also it's a good reminder to me because, as I said, I get really dry hands. If I have this next to this, I'm like, yes, reminder. Although this normally goes a lot quicker than this does because I'm terrible at remembering this. However, the combination is great. Within it, you get... this one's £16 and this one's £19, but you do get a refill as well. So with most of our products, you get refills. If you save 5 of the products, you get a voucher to spend on a product, which will save you money. And then you give them back the 5 and then they recycle them in the best ways possible, which is amazing. And obviously with this, once you've bought these like this, you just buy the refill of this, to be honest, and then you just keep refilling. And it doesn't really cause any other issues. So that's good with that. Here's here, I'll explain. So for households, for everyone looking for a complete hand health routine without dripping the skin and leaving it dry, which I find any other soap I use now when I go out, I'm like, somebody give me a Tropic hand cream, my skin hurts. Australian lemon myrtle, of course, as said, rebalancing, cleansing and protecting the skin on your hands. The most important thing in your body in some ways to keep you safe, and kills up to 99% of germs thanks to the natural antibacterial properties. Because of course it's not just about the scents, you've got to keep your hands safe and you've got to get rid of, if you've got a bit of chicken, you don't want that as well. And the only other thing to kind of mention along with that is the baby collection. Now Susie a couple of years ago had a little baby girl. We actually saw her a couple of years ago, last year. We saw her at the Glammies this year and she is so sweet. She is the most adorable little girl, but Susie's always like, oh my God, as a parent, you don't realise until you have a baby yourself. But of course, she wanted to have something for her baby to put on her baby's skin without being worried that she was going to damage her baby's skin. But of course, you didn't want to keep all of the, products that are for adults, that are, designed for adults on her skin. So she created a mini baby collection. Now, obviously, I don't have a child, so I don't have these to hand. However, I am going to get the nappy cream because I suffer with chafing. Any big thigh ladies out there, you understand me. So I'm going to see if that works as a liquid talc vibe. But for our baby collection, they're called Little Tropic. They are so sweet. You can get little books as well. And you've got a baby oil called Little Rory. And that one in here, tiger grass, golden jojoba oil, repairing, softening and soothing. It's got vitamin E in it for babies and for anyone also with sensitive or inflamed and eczema prone skin. So if you do have eczema prone skin, then you can use this as well. It's great for you as well as a baby. It's just £18 and it's perfect for your little ones. Then of course you do need to have a washing milk, which they have. This one comes and looks like this. It's really hard to show you just in a bag, but you can check. I'll leave my link to my website down below so you can see all of these. Washes the dryness away, leaves baby skin soft, clean and protected. It's got rice milk, white tea and kangaroo paw flour, and of course you wouldn't believe it's called Little Joey because it's the kangaroo one. Super sweet. Cleansing, antibacterial and hydrating, of course. Again, for babies and those prone with eczema skin. It's estimated 60% of people with eczema have eczema during the first part of their life, which actually I think I've got a bit extra on my arms, which I think is the issue. So give a gentle shake, put a cap into the bath and swirl your hands into the water. Then you can put the baby oil all over, and of course then help with your little Emmy, which is so cute. It's got like a little duck. I said duck. Tamani oil, emu that's what it's called, emu extract, which is a native to Australia hydrating apple, and soothing vitamin E, again for the same types of people with sensitive skin or for your little ones. And that is pretty much your full body care collection. This is a really long video. I'm so sorry if you're bored. You can obviously skip, but I just wanted to go through what each of them have in them, their properties, give you an overview. So you've got 3 more to come. I've got my makeup to do, I've got the tanning to do, and I've got the sun care to do. And then you've seen all of the products. And then going into 2026, which is really weird to say, I'm going to do like a goals for the year. We're going to do like a what's to come for the year. I've got loads of ideas for the year and I'm really, really looking forward to it. So there's going to be lots of vlogs. I'm going to be vlogging a lot more because vlogging is actually my favourite type of videos to film. Lots of like get ready with me's, lots of routine videos. My routine's quite hard because I don't have a regular routine because obviously I work shift work. So sometimes I'm up at 3 AM and come back at 12 like today, and then other days I'm up at 10 and don't come home till 8. So it really just depends on the day, but I love what I do and it's really flexible, and it means I get to do something on the side that, you know, is mine and I love, and I get to make money off of a product that I love, which is also brilliant because I get to tell you about it and then make fun videos like this. But anyway, less of my yapping. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and I will see you very, very soon.